Next up, we would like to play a short video clip from Dr.Sa.
Tu chan chu video atlom te Dr.Sa sin in kan vun zau chian nak lai kaning som na.
Hello, everyone. Firstly, I want to say thank you to Chin community of Indiana, United States of America, for inviting me to speak to you today as we mark the 74th anniversary of Chin National Day. Sadly, I regret that I cannot be there with you today due to the circumstances that we are facing on the ground. As we mark the 74th anniversary of the Chin National Day, it is also fair to say that the Chin people who are denied of their freedom, self-determination, and equality for the last 74 years. But the brave people of Chin have never surrendered, have never gave up for their freedom, self-determination, their rights and justice and equality. It was the Chin leaders and the leader from Kachin and Shan, together with our independent leader, General Aung, where they signed prolonged agreement based on a federal democracy principle, noted self-determination, equality, rule of law, justice, and freedom. Today, especially this year, we mark the 74th Chin anniversary. Under this most brutal, cruel, inhuman, genocidal military junta regime known as SSC. Our town, right from the north to the south, from Tidim, Falam, Thazang, Hakan, Tantala, Matupi, Mitan, Kapalet, Palewa. Our towns were burning to the ashes by this genocidal military junta. Our fields are being destroyed by the wholesale destructions from the military junta. More than 200 people of Chin, men and women, including children, have been brutally murdered in cold blood by these inhuman military junta. More than 900 Chin people have been illegally and unjustly arrested. 20% of the Chin populations are on the run for their life. They are running and hiding in the valley, the mountains, and the rock, and some have crossed international border. My dear fellow Chin brothers and sisters, we the Chin people not only gave our life and sacrifice everything that we have for the freedom at the cost of federal democracy in our history, not only the last 74 years ago, but we should remember our brave men and women right from the beginning in the First World War, 1914, the brave people from Zohtu have served for the freedom of the Europeans. More than 1,000 men from Zohtu of Chin State, our Tidim brothers and sisters, our Zomi brothers and sisters, have fought for the freedom of the world in First World War. They deserve recognition. They deserve recognition for the sacrifice they have made to make this world a better place for all. So our story go back not only 1914, it go back to 800 years. We have been living in the Chin state for more than 800 years. We never lived under any foreign rulers. We have our own king, queens, prince, and princess, our own chief and royal family. But it was the British colonial that brought us under the colonial rules. That's why our forefathers know very well that we need to retake our rights back. We need to retake our self-determination, equality, and our freedom back. It is by birth that we have the freedom that no one should be allowed to take away from us. As we struggle for our freedom, self-determination, equality, my dear fellow Chin brothers and sisters, today in this Spring Revolution, as you see from Dirim, Phalang, Thazang, Thazang, Hakka, Matupi, Mita, Kaplan, and Palawa, and across the villages and the town of Chin State, they have stood up for their freedom. They are struggle and leading this Spring Revolution. In fact, it was our brave brothers and sisters in Midat that start self-defense against the invader aggressive military junta. We the Chin people are known as the brave and loyal people. We never betray our freedom. The Chin people never betray self-determination. The Chin people never betray equality. The Chin people never betray freedom and liberty. Dear brothers and sisters, my message to you today, there's so many things that we have to celebrate. Let us celebrate the 74 years of bravery of the Chin people. Let us celebrate the 74 years of the Chin people struggle for self-determination, equality, justice, peace, prosperity, freedom for not only Chin people, but for whole Myanmar and for around the world. We have to be the blessing for other people. That is what we have believed, not from only our generation, but all the generations that have come before us. Today, as we mark the 74 years of struggle, let us resolute once again. Let us recommit ourselves once again to peace, to freedoms, to self-determination, above all, to unity. The Chin people, Chin state, the Chin land, is a textbook example of unity in diversity. Our mountains are not the same. Our rivers are not the same. But we all are the same in rhododendron flowers. We all are like flowers blooming across Chin states, not only for Chin land, but for Myanmar and for the world. Wherever you are, my dear brothers and sisters, let us unite together. Let us stand together. Let us blooming together like a flower. We don't have to be the same, but we all are flowers in a beautiful garden of the world. In fact, this revolution has made a resolute roadmap. Firstly, to totally eradicate military dictatorship in all forms and totally eradicate authoritarianism and begin to write federal democratic principle-based permanent constitution of Myanmar, not only for our generation, but for all generations to come. We need a constitution that promises and promotes self-determination, equality, and the principle of human rights, democracy, and freedom. That constitutions will belong to the people of Myanmar, for the people of Myanmar, regardless of race, religious, culture, gender, ethnicities, and background. Together, we will build Federal Democratic Union of Myanmar, Federal Democratic States of Chin, Federal Democratic States and villages and towns of Chin land, where our freedom, our self-determination, our equality, and our rights will flourish like the river in Chin State, like the flowers in Chin State. May God bless you. May God bless Chinland. May God bless Myanmar. In fact, we are winning this revolution. အရေးတော်ပုံအောင်နေပြီအရေးတော်ပုံမုတ်ချအောင်ရမည်ကျေးဇူးပါ Thank you